In the news tonight, Norton GCOM chair at odds over biometrics for election 2025.
The GCOM chair lacks the technical know-how to make such a critical decision.
And former Housing CEO Graves assured government of legitimate funding, says Jagdeo.
And we asked him, and he assured us that the sources of his funding are legitimate, and every transaction he's done is legal.
Opposition leader Orbie Norton and the Guyana Elections Commission chair retired Justice Claudette Singh are at odds over the timeline for the implementation of biometric technology in the electoral process. At his weekly press conference at Congress Place Safari today, Norton said biometric technology can be implemented in time for the upcoming general and regional elections later this year. However, GCOM chair Claudette Singh has proposed the hiring of a technical expert to advise the Commission on introducing digital fingerprint capture for registration, but only after the next general and regional elections.
The GCOM chair lacks the technical know-how to make such a critical decision. We remain resolute in our stated positions that 1. The integrity and credibility of the next election cannot be held hostage to the bias and arbitrary decision of the GCOM chair when she lacks the requisite technical knowledge to so do. 2. Her ruling against the use of biometrics in the next election was totally devoid of any technical input from relevant experts and therefore remains deficient and unacceptable. 3. GCOM must immediately hire those experts. Only on that basis could proper decisions be made on the use of biometrics for registration and voting in the next election. If we can begin now, we can be ready for November. And if perchance it demands a little, probably a month or so extra, I don't necessarily see that being a big issue.
Guyana needs credible elections, ones where people can trust the results, Norton said.
And after the elections, there are no confrontations over the results. And let us also recall that Jagdeo himself and the PPP are on records for calling for biometrics.
General and regional elections are scheduled to take place later this year.
Drink and taste, you will never decline. Extra lemon and lime, it's the two combined. It's one of a kind. Extra lemon and lime, extra lemon and lime. Taste the citrus in every sip.
Running late and can't wait to the gate? We got you. The Guyana Public Service Cooperative Credit Union Limited has introduced a fast and easier way to make payments to your accounts through the GT&T mobile money services. Here's how. Click on the MMG app. Under Services, select Pay Bills. When you are there, look for the Financial Institution option. Once that is done, select Guyana Public Service Cooperative Credit Union Limited to pay your loan or make payments to your savings. Payments to the credit union made easier. GPS CCU, the credit union you can bank on.
Former Chief Executive Officer of the Central Housing and Plan Authority, Sharon Graves, has assured the government that his financial dealings are legitimate, according to Vice President Barry Jagdeo. He said Graves resigned because he felt vilified.
Now, we asked Sherwin Graves when this issue surfaced. We sent all of that, and we asked him, and he assured us that the sources of his funding are legitimate, and every transaction he's done is legal. And he offered to resign because he said, I can't handle this vilification anymore. And now Sherwin Graves, too. Sherwin Graves will have to answer and give credible answers for the acquisition of any of his property. If he broke the law and Ed Mahmoud broke the law, they must face consequences. That's our position.
Speaking at his weekly press conference, Jack Deo sought to defend the government's policy on the sale of commercial lands, considering the many questions being asked about prime lands sold to persons close to the party leads.
But was there any preferential treatment of this individual because of connections to the PPP? The answer is absolutely not and cannot be proven. And I will tell you why. Now, I don't want to get into the sheriff group and their family feud. Don't drag the PPP into your business.
While confirming the sale of the lands to convicted New York businessman Ed Ahmad, Jack Deo said the transaction was legitimate.
As General Secretary, I made a public statement on that matter. If you perceive yourself close to the PPP and you do anything illegal, you're not going to be protected. You face the consequences if you engage in illegality. So whether it's Ed Ahmad or anyone else, or any other individual from abroad or locally, they engage in criminal conduct, they have to face the music.
For these and other stories, do visit us at our website www.rdproductiongy.com.